music right quick. Back to the music. Back to the music. Ow! Ow! Black Rover. Ow! Ow! Get it pop. We gon' turn up. We gon' get it poppin'. Big crap. Big dumb. Short mountain. Short end of the bridge. I don't want nobody to give a fuck. What's up with you? This is Black Rosebud. I know I haven't done a show Friday, so this is a makeup show for Friday on this Sunday. So if you're on my Patreon, subscribe to this Patreon, and you'll get the whole goddamn video. But if you ain't on the Patreon, you won't get this clip right here. So, I went back and started doing interviews on the street, and I've been having questions about Joe Biden. I've been trying to find people who voted for Joe Biden and will fucking admit it. Because, a lot of people won't admit that they voted for a fucking loser that's destroying the country. So I'm going on the street and I'm asking people, have you had any regrets on voting for Joe Biden and shit like that? I'm trying to see, because all this shit going down with Joe Biden, ain't nobody speaking up right now. Everybody hiding their hands, Everybody who voted for him kind of sticking with him because they ain't got no other choice. I gotta ride with Biden. Even though Biden ain't doing shit for the country. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I went on the street, asked a couple of interviews, asked a couple of questions on the street. I don't know if I'm put this in the skit. I'm put this in the skit. I'm working on a skit right now. I've been working on this freedom speeches and freedom skits and stuff like that about freedom. I've been bringing up old videos from other old politicians and stuff like that who was talking about the same things Donald Trump is talking about today, and the same things are actually going on today with the media, with socialism, with all of those stuff. So I'm doing videos on that, and I got some videos edited up on that. But let's get into this video right quick, because I want to show you what these people on the street think of Joe Biden. Hold on.
How Joe Biden is the most important president of your life.
Like before I started filming, he said Joe Biden is the most important president of his life. And I had to ask him a question like, why in the hell is Joe Biden the most important president of your life? Especially when he ain't done shit. How is it that Joe Biden is the most important president of your life?
All right, let me preface it with, I don't even really fuck with Joe Biden.
You should fuck with Joe Biden.
Yeah, I mean,
you retarded.
Big fan, man.
You said three things he has done good.
Three things Joe Biden has done good since he's been in the White House. Since he's been in the White House.
It's almost like his 50 plus years, right?
No.
50 plus years. That's a hard ass question. You can't name it 4 years, so you got to go back on 50. But this is a trick. I gave him a straight answer, but this nigga give me a trick answer.
No. This is 8 months. It's 9 months.
Yeah, but for 50 plus years, what has he done?
Not a motherfucking thing.
All right, so
that nigga gave me a trick answer like 50 years, and you talking about 9 months, nigga. Like what he done in 50 years? He ain't done shit in 50 motherfucking years. You talking about this 9 month shit, nigga? To go back over the last 50 since he been senator and vice president, all that shit. What have he done? Not a damn thing.
You Republican or you a Democrat?
I'm a Trump supporter.
I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I'm a motherfucking Trump supporter. You know what I'm saying? Where Trump go, I go. Trump a Republican, I'm a motherfucking Republican. The only reason I came to the Republican Party because of Donald Trump and the truth he spoke and the shit he woke me up to. Like all the lies I've been told, like all the history I've been denied, right? All the cover-ups that have been done. If it wasn't for Donald Trump, I wouldn't know none of this shit. I'm gonna put this clip inside. I think I'm gonna put this clip inside of the freedom thing I'm doing right now, because it's kind of freedom is costing us, right? Because it's a lot of black people that are turning homosexual, right? It's a lot of black people are selling out, right? It's a lot of black people are exposing themselves, right? As, how should I say it? As emasculating, right? They emasculating, man, right? They taking away the black. Right, back in the days, what they used to do, right? I heard the slave master used to rape the slaves in front of the whole family, in front of the whole slave plantation, right? They used to rape the slaves to show how dominant they are over the slave, right? And to show this can happen to you. If I can take the biggest black man and sexually assault him, imagine what I can do with you. So I heard I don't know how true it is, but I heard they rape slaves to keep them in line, right? You can't openly rape nobody today, but you can openly emasculate them. When you rape a man back in the days, especially a man like that, a masculine man, you emasculate him. You're trying to emasculate. You're trying to how should I say this? You're trying to put him in a position where you have power over him, right? You have a status over him. I'm your master. I dominate you. I done took your manhood from you, right? Raping somebody is taking their manhood from them, just like in the prison, raping somebody, right? But when you take advantage of somebody in the prison, you also to put yourself in a proper mindset. You want them to act like a woman. You want them to dress like a woman. Even though you're in prison, you want them to be as feminine as possible. Even though it's a grown ass man, you want him to act feminine as possible. Just like they're doing right now, they're taking grown black men that are powerful black men in the eyes of America, in the eyes of the black community, and emasculating them, making them wear dresses and putting them lipstick and wigs and acting like women and stuff like that. Some of our strongest black comedians, some of our strongest black actors, some of our strongest black musicians and basketball players and stuff like that. They putting these people in dresses, right? And telling them it's okay. You still can be a man in a dress. No, you can't. You can't be a man in a dress. Men don't wear dresses. That's not in a man. That's not in the man vocabulary. I don't wear a dress. That shouldn't even come out his mouth, right? But Hollywood and the liberals are making it so acceptable that you can be gay, and they're trying to lower the number of acceptability. You know what I'm saying? Younger and younger, with kids getting sex changes and things like that. Right now, we all know Dave Chappelle got in trouble with the transgender community for making transgender jokes. Now, it's getting to a point where just because it's a lot of openly gay politicians, right? And we didn't have to worry about that back in the day, but now it's a lot of gay politicians that have a word. It's a lot of gay organizations. They're not a big organization. You know what I'm saying? They're just powerful, right? The gay people are just powerful. The transgender community is powerful, right? They got people in the right positions to raise hell. But more and more we're finding out we're the majority. More and more we're finding out that it's just a couple of people that's putting all these laws in and stuff, implementing all these laws because they want to make it comfortable for their community, right? Why they making our community uncomfortable. So Farrakhan break down on how Hollywood is emasculating black men. Let me get into it.
You couldn't see women disrobed as they are today. Even if there were homosexuals in our community, they didn't parade themselves before the world.
Because they were respectable. When I was growing up, homosexuals was respectable. They didn't parade themselves around you. They didn't parade themselves around the kids, right? Oh my shit! Don't tell me they doing work in the background while I'm trying to do a video. Let me give you a little bit more. Because the games is on. I'm gonna do another show tomorrow. I'll probably do a part 2 to this tomorrow. But I gotta watch these games. It's Sunday. I had to do this show because I was cheating y'all. I felt like I was cheating y'all. I told you I was gonna do 4 to 5 shows a week. I done 3. This is my 4th show before the week starts. I mean, I gotta do 4 or 5 more shows this week. I might as well spread this shit out because I got a long skit right here. Hold on, let me play it to Ronald Reagan.